Shalom. All right, first and foremost, Chow Halal, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well, teach well, and sincerely tell us His truth. Okay? So, I'm back at y'all, man. Jeremiah Kazak with an edifying lesson, hopefully. All right? And Shalom to the Akyam. Few and far between Akwat that tap in. Shalom to the Akyam on the highways and byways and this net, which we call the internet, preaching and pushing this word, this 100% doctrine, which was taught to us by our elders. Okay? Shalom to all the brothers and sisters coming in. So, this is How to Study Part 2. As you see, my background is why I study Bible prophecy, man. Just to make y'all, just to remember, hey, every time I come into my laptop, why I study Bible prophecy. Do y'all know what Bible prophecy is? Bible prophecy is, it's the number one, you know what I'm saying? It's one of the number one destroyers of a Christianity, of a Christian. Bible prophecy will destroy a Christian, their whole doctrine. Because then you got to go to the prophecy. You got to be like, hey, well, brother, this prophecy has to come to pass. 2/3 of our people being destroyed. 2/3 of our people, not making it. 2/3 of our people dying in the fire. This prophecy has to come to pass. So what are you saying that God, because they'll say God, what are you saying that God loves everybody when He's going to kill 2/3 of His own people, His chosen, right? And He's only dealing with a remnant. That prophecy has to come to pass, that He's dealing with the remnant of Israel, 33%. Right? These prophecies will destroy your Christian doctrine. Okay? You can't continue to call on the name of Jesus Christ and you sitting here not believing in prophecy. I mean, you sitting here believing in prophecy. It doesn't go hand in hand. Okay? We preach prophecy. We are on the watch. Because Yahweh Shai said, watch and pray. Okay? We are on the watch for what? For prophecy. All right? Let me get that. Matthew 26:41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. All right? And shalom to all the brothers coming in. Watch. I'm going to read it one more time. Matthew 26:41. Watch and pray that ye enter. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. What are you fighting? You're fighting the flesh. The spirit cries out. The spirit willing. The spirit want to do right. The spirit is tired of the captivity. The spirit is tired of the sin. The spirit, ever since the beginning, okay, you sinned and the spirit was like, dang, I don't like this. Oh, look, we going into this. We got to die. We got to go through this. Okay, we got to go through this. And then we got to go to the spirit world because the spirit goes to the spirit world. And then, it's good for a minute. And then the spirit comes back down here and the spirit like, hold up. We back down here? Heck nah. Think of how your spirit was feeling. Heck nah. Hell nah. We back in hell. Hell nah. Right? So the spirit knows better. The spirit cries out. All right? I remember my brother Abaniah said before, he has a great fear of being stabbed. Okay? That's his spirit crying out. Possibly in one of his past lives, he was stabbed, murdered. Right? Possibly because he has a fear of that. All right? The spirit knows better, man. All right? And share the live. Get some brothers up in here. Okay? But once again, we just going into how to study again. Nothing too, brothers should constantly be studying. And you got to study correctly. Let me pull up some of the elders. Because this is main. This is. I'm going to put out a question. How many videos do you brothers watch a day? All right? Who the brothers that's in here? I am tired. I don't, that's all I see. I see some Dixie. I don't know who that is, but I am tired. How many videos do you watch a day? How many videos do you watch a day? Of the elders. Yahweh 144. How many videos do you watch a day of the elders? Between 4. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right? Yeah, about the same. Because I watch something, meditate on it. Right? I was just watching, go to my history, I was just watching Abaniah's camp doing the works. Right? It's a good camp, man. All right, look at the brother Abaniah right there. You know what I'm saying? Good camp. I was watching some of it before I came on here. Okay? It's a good, you watch South Carolina 08. I hope that you watch more brothers than that. All right? Once again, I tell you, Remnant Say 144. I tell you, North Carolina 777. I tell you, the brother GMS Awakening 144. The brother Adawan, right? Hey, of course, the elders, of course, Daily Edification 4, we don't just stick to one brother. And brothers will come to watch more videos. And because look, man, this thing of ours, it's not a fucking cheerleader camp. We ain't on the sidelines cheering like, yeah, go, elder, go. It's not that, man. Okay, we give double honors, but we don't praise a man in that sense. We don't worship men. All right? You might like how one brother teach, but still, other brothers have the spirit as well. This is why you don't just, that's groupie behavior. I want y'all brothers to know. I see how some of y'all brothers act like groupies. Okay? You got to be a man in this shit. It's groupie behavior. All right? Doing everything another brother does. That's not the spirit. What did I post? I posted a video said, don't be a copycat. Don't be a copycat. Walk on your own. You're supposed to have your own flavor. Okay? Or is it just Judah? Like, is it just Judah that got their own flavor? What's going on? Is it just Judah? Shit. Brothers gotta have their own flavor, gotta have their own style. Alright? Yeah, you watch and get edified by certain brothers. But you shouldn't sound like a carbon copy of those brothers. Alright? Because then again, that's not the spirit, man. That's just you reiterating what a brother said. You just go forth and, we in Revelations 18 and 6 and just reiterating. You gotta get comfortable in this thing. So once again, part of how to study comes with how to teach, right? It's a certain time when a brother should feel like they could teach. If you're not there yet, don't force it. This is why we study hard as we study every day. Brother say he watch 4 videos a day. That's good. All right? Brother should be taking notes upon it. Right? The experience of brothers, watching how certain brothers do. Okay? And improving. But once again, this truth is part of being in this truth is being a man and holding yourself accountable for your works and putting out videos. And watch your videos, brothers. If you put out a video, watch your video. Watch it back. Right? Watch it back. Because I find myself, if I go through a video I did and I go back and I watch it back, and I may think of more scriptures I could have brought out on a certain point. Right? Be like, oh, I could have talked about this. I could have expanded in this, expanded in that, expanded in this, brought out this, talked about this. Just going back. Right? Improve on yourself. This is experience. What did Michael Jordan used to do? Watch tape. What did Kobe do? Watch film. Watch tape. All right? Yeah, and don't be overthinking it. Don't be overthinking it. Right? Because when the spirit is flowing, you just let it flow. Okay? When the spirit is flowing, you let it flow. You move with the spirit. Like, especially when, you know, as Yahweh Shah sent the brothers out there, he sent them out there 2 by 2. Right? So you be dealing with another brother because, hey, 2 or 3 are gathered, Yahweh is in the midst. So you dealing with another brother, you know, and the brother is saying something, you know, maybe talking about whatever it may be. And then, boom, a scripture pops in your head. Then, as soon as that brother finishes, you automatically shotgun, come straight out. Yeah, brother, let me jump in. Let me, and bring in upon what you were saying. Let me bring out this Proverbs, etc., etc. Right? That's flowing. And I'm speaking about for brothers doing lives, for brothers doing videos, especially when Akyam, when y'all on a live together with one another. Think about this. Am I gonna believe the shit you saying if you just, you know what I'm saying? If you just giving it to me all boring. If you just giving it to me and you don't even sound confident in it yourself. I'm like, damn, is the stuff this brother's saying true? Because I really don't believe it, how he's saying it. Right? Does this brother truly have faith? Does this brother truly have faith? I don't know. Right? We are prisoners for Yahweh Shah, man. Let's get some scriptures, man. And shalom to all the brothers coming in. All right. Let me get another watch and pray. Mark 13:33. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. Nobody knows when the time is, except Yahweh. Yahweh Shai don't even know. We sitting here watching and praying. It could be the night. Nah, it can't be the night because we know the mark has to come. We know certain situations have to pass. Okay? But understand, after the mark is mandatory, after the mark is out there, we know, hey, that's high time. That's Jacob's trouble, high time. Right in the middle of it, smack dab in the middle. When the mark is here, and they talking about you can't buy or sell without it, we going to be rejoicing. All right? In poverty, we going to be rejoicing. We still going to be fed. Trust and believe me, we still going to be fed. Okay? Mark 14:38. Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. And that's going back to Matthew 28 and 41. Same thing. The spirit is ready, but the flesh is weak. We wrestling against the flesh daily, over and over. You may have some bad habits that you have to work out, that you have to get over. All right, from the world that was placed on you on the world. What the women be saying, what Mary J. Blige used to say, baggage. She got some baggage, right? You may have some baggage that you got to work out. Okay? You got to get that correct before the wedding. Don't you know you gotta come to the wedding a virgin? You're like, damn, how I become a virgin? Spiritually. Okay? You got to come to the wedding a virgin. That means your doctrine. Right? Let's get that. Revelations 14 and 4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, Yahushua, whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. The 144,000, the Elohim, the first souls after Yahushua. Virgins, meaning their doctrine is not tainted. Their doctrine is not corrupted. That means every piece of their doctrine. Yes, 100% truth. Oh, but it's impossible to have 100%. Them brothers ain't got it. Them brothers ain't virgins. Them brothers is corrupted. They fucked in the mind, thinking that it's impossible to have 100% truth. You see how they doctrine is fucked up? They basically, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Elohim. Exactly. That the Elohim is the only ones that's virgins. We not fucked in the mind. All right? These women, defile with women, they messing brothers up. You run around here talking some crazy shit, talking some fallen angels, etc., etc. Okay? I am tired. You know that lady we was dealing with on live for 2 hours on Facebook, right? Guess what? I talked to her on Saturday, right? She talking to me. She talking about she took notes. She ain't take no damn notes. Cause she talking to me like I don't understand any of it, you know? She's like, but you telling me my little cousin, my little nephew, who's white, has a white father, is going to hell? I said, bitch, ain't no hell. He gonna burn in the lake of fire. I said, yes. All right? Or he gonna be a slave. I said, yes, your little nephew Tommy. Just because he's an Edomite. Okay? I said, look, lady, you don't understand what he did in his past life. She said, no, I know he was good. You don't know what the fuck little nephew Tommy did in his past life. He could have had 300 slaves and used to mess with the women all day. Right? So, yeah, she couldn't get it out. You know? I want to say you was, you know, speaking on that situation, we do teach in calmness and patience. So you shouldn't have said nothing and go at her head. But now I give you free reins to go at her head if you see her on a post. Cause she need that right now. Okay? I know those Edomite owners came back as a so-called black kid. What you mean? Yeah, con. But, you know, yeah, because at that point in period, I saw that the spirit was dealing with her a little bit. But it's heavy delusions on her. And, hey, I'm going to give her one more try, right? Because I only gave her one admonition. We gave her one live. We'll give her one more live. And she sat in there for 2 hours, right? We'll give her one more live. Maybe this weekend, maybe later on this week. We'll give her one more chance to see if she can get it, because she doesn't want to believe that the Edomites are going to be completely destroyed. She's not with that. She doesn't want to take it. She doesn't want to accept it. Okay? You know, it's like people will be like, yo, y'all talking truth, et cetera, et cetera. But when we tell them that the so-called white man is going to be going into slavery and the heathen nations are going into slavery, they act like we are Satan himself. They act like we are wicked when the Bible clearly says these things. All right? So let's get back into the lesson, man. How to study. Now, once again, I said my wife had this book, The Lost 10 Tribes of Yasharallah. Okay? Now, I like this part that she was reading. There's got to be spirit or something, but she was reading this part, and it's the encounter with Amalek. Okay, let's go into it. The passage begins with the following very significant words. All right? Then came Amalek and fought with Yasharallah and Rephidim. All right, and this is Exodus 17 and 8. And then it breaks down who Amalek is. Amalek was the grandson of Esau. Genesis 36:12. I mean, I love, this is why you study to show thyself approved, man. Just to break it down even more. For you people that can't read the Bible and understand it, you may have to read a book like this, The Lost 10 Tribes of Yasharallah. You may have to read that. Okay? The fact alone holds a world of meaning and should immediately demand our attention. Why Amalek of all people, and why at exactly this stage? Amalek was the first to attack Israel after the Exodus, after her exodus from Egypt. Because you know, Israel, we are looked at as a man, we are looked at as a woman to Yahweh. A harlot. We was a harlot. We played the harlot. Okay? Israel was weary and inexperienced in war and completely unready and unprepared for battle. Amalek took advantage. Y'all put in your Amazon cart. Then, in addition, Amalek attacked Israel from the rear and pounced upon the weak and the stragglers. This is why Yahweh later on said to Moses, Deuteronomy 25:17 and 19. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way when ye were come forth out of Egypt. How he met thee by the way and smote the hindermost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee when thou was faint and weary. And he feared not Yahweh. Amalek, this means Amalek was picking on the women, the children, and the old people, the elders, because they was in the back. All right, the author is F.W.C. Nesser. All right. Now, I don't really know about him too much, but this is some good information in this book from, a little bit I read. I got to read most of it. I got to read more of it, but, she read this book and she was like, babe, this talking about everything y'all be talking about. So let's keep going. Therefore, it shall be when Yahweh thy power have given thee rest from all their enemies round about in the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, thou shalt not forget it. You're like, damn, Yahweh. Damn. We gonna do what? Do I gotta read that again? Thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. And King Saul was supposed to handle that, but he didn't. He didn't handle it. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Let's put this back up in here, because she reading this, so I'm gonna let that go. All right? But once again, brothers, how to study. Hey, sometimes you got to go to a second source, a third source. Make it make sense. Right? If the scriptures, like you can read the scriptures, but you ain't getting an understanding, I suggest you fast. Go to the elders, because the elders done did plenty of videos on this. They probably did a video on that exact scripture, Exodus 17 or Genesis 36. They probably did. You know what I'm saying? You could look it up, okay, on the YouTube. Or just look up who is Amalek. They done did videos on Edomites, on the tribes of Edomites. Right? So, once again, you can watch the videos for the elders. Yeah, be sincere. Watch the videos from the elders and ask questions when brothers is on lives, like right now, right? And also do the knowledge, do the research for yourself. Study it for yourself. Go into the Googles, go into the books. Look, man, if you don't want to read, you just setting yourself behind the pack. Okay? If you don't want to read books, if you don't want to read the Bible, if you don't want to read books, you're just going to be a N-I-G-G-E-R, man. You're just going to be that. And I mean that in the worst way. You're going to be that because you don't want to apply yourself. All right? Brothers and sisters, y'all got to read, man. Y'all got to, hey, put the bullshit down. You got to read sometimes. All right? So, they did that to us when we left Egypt. We was just moving on our way, right? We was running from Pharaoh. Yahweh got us away from Pharaoh. We straight. We thinking we straight. We moving along. Amalek is the first people to attack us. They don't give a damn what Yahweh did to the Egyptians. They like, oh, yeah, we heard the stories. They parted the Red Sea, and then they destroyed the pharaohs and all that. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn because we don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Right? This how Esau sound. We don't fear. Right? Okay? That's how they feel. That's how they feel to this day. To this day. Right? That's how they feel. Ain't nothing changed. They have a perpetual hatred. Amos 1:11 to Yasharallah. They have a perpetual hatred. All right? So, this one way I study, because I'm just letting brothers know how I study. All right? And I'm telling brothers to, like we did this morning, you got to go into the etymology of things. Okay? And damn, share the live, because I don't know why they doing me like this. But it's all good. Maybe brothers ain't on right now. But I'm going to share the live a little bit. All right. So, yeah, Khan. I get that too. Deuteronomy 25 and 18. Let's get that as well. They don't fear Yahweh. But he gonna put the fear in them. He gonna put the fear of him in them. All right. How he met thee by the way and smote the hindermost of thee. Same thing. Even all that were feeble behind thee when they were faint and weary, and he feared not Yahweh. Right? This is basically the same thing being reiterated. Therefore it shall be when Yahweh thy power have given thee rest from all thy enemies round about in the land which Yahweh thy power given thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. Okay? So, you telling me, this goes against you wacky-tacky Christians once again. Like I say, prophecy, let's go back to my page. Why study prophecy? Because prophecy breaks down your Christianity every single day. This is prophecy. Yahweh is telling them brothers to do this. It will come a time that Amalek must be blotted out. Is Amalek blotted out? Shalom, Ak. Is Amalek blotted out? Is Amalek still on this earth? Khan or La'ah? Is Amalek still on this earth? Yes or no? Khan or La'ah? Khan. Right? Amalek is still on this earth. So, therefore, this prophecy hasn't come to pass. The commandment, Amalek being blotted out, hasn't happened yet. Shalom, Ak. Right? These things have to come to pass. Obadiah 1:18. Right? Joel 3:19. Revelations 18. So, man, remind me later, man. All right, go back. All right? So, why do we study Bible prophecy? Yeah, they up Esau's ass. They are definitely up his, man. They kissing his butt. And they like the smell of it. Okay? That's what they own. For what? For mammon, for money. We have to study prophecy, brothers and sisters. We have to. And we have to preach prophecy. If we don't, who else will? Who else will? Right? Nobody in my hometown, nobody where I'm from is preaching prophecy. I'm the only one. And everybody looking at me like, why is he talking about this place being destroyed? Why is he talking about nukes hitting this place? Why is he saying that we gonna perish, we gonna die because we out here just smoking a little weed? Oh, just smoking a little weed. All right. Because we out here just doing what we like to do. Getting drunk, passing out, right? Carrying on like fools, not keeping the laws and commandments. He said that I'm going to go to the lake of fire because I eat pork. I don't like that, brother. He said because I eat shrimp and crab and lobster that I'm going to burn in the lake. I don't think my God will burn me up for food. These are basic. These are things that I hear like every damn day. These are things that I hear from my people. Right? People don't even be wanting to talk to me no more. It's all good though. Galatians 4:16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? They zealously affect you, but not well. Yea, they would exclude you that you might affect them. Once again, this could be considered a prophecy as well. Because this happens to us. We are excluded. I got a song on Crimes Against Humanity 3 called The Group Chat. Because guess what? I was kicked out of my family's group chat because I wouldn't shut up about the prophecies. All right? And this is why the elders also put out, don't converse with your family about the truth. It's pointless. That, in a way, you going back and forth with your, let's say your mama, your father, right? Your uncles, your aunties about the truth. In a way, that's being carnal because you letting your emotions and feelings linger and you putting more time into them when you done seen over 20, 30 times, they ass can't be, they can't get it. The delusion on them is great. The delusion on your family is great. Yahweh didn't say he's going to save entire bloodlines. He said he dealing with one, maybe two out of a family. One, maybe two out of a family. Okay? He's not dealing with your entire bloodline, bro. He's not dealing with your entire bloodline. You have to suck it up and understand that in yourself. Yeah, man, Big Mama not going to make it. She'll come back in the kingdom as a baby. But Big Mama on this side, they keep calling on Jesus Christ. Just let her go, bro. Let her go. Y'all understand that, man? And that's some shit. Because when I pray for wisdom, I pray for understanding. But last month, a couple months ago, I was always praying to Yahweh to harden my heart. To harden my heart. Because like I said, a lot of my family got the juice. They took the needle. Right? Yeah, Keith, as a raggedy Christian would say, all you got to do is plead the blood. That's how our families feel. They don't feel Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Making them, we go back to that what is it, Leviticus? No, Deuteronomy. We go back to that Deuteronomy. How he met thee by the way and smote the hindermost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not Yahweh. Thou should not touch the anointed. Okay? That don't mean, that means physically. That means also with your mouth, with your lips, with your words, because death is in the power of the tongue. With your lips, with your mouth, the things that you speak. Like I said before. And I know the brother Kawam that heard this because we be on Facebook. We be on there, live a lot, right? More so than on here. But I done said this before. I said my uncle, right? I used to bring the truth out to him. I used to tell him, man, you got to stop the black and mouths. You got to stop the pork. You got to stop the shrimp, the lobster, the crab. You got to follow these laws and commandments, right? And he would always buck up against me. Now, he's my uncle. He's older than me. So, it is what it is. And he was a high rank. He was high ranking in the military. So he feels his pride. He's puffed up because of his accomplishments. So I'm talking to him. He really ain't, he don't think I got no knowledge or nothing to give to him. No understanding. All right. Yeah, exactly. He would rather die than put that pork chop down. All right. Hey, we got people in common. We understand how Judah is. All right. We understand how our people are. And Jake in general. We understand how our people are. So, it came like a lightning strike. Now he's in the hospital fighting for his life. Every time he used to call me, I used to call him, right? You know what he'd say to me first? Before we even really start talking? He said, boy, I'm going to beat your ass for what you said to me. That's the things he used to tell me. That's how he used to greet me. That's how he used to greet me on the phone. And I'd be like, I ain't, you being too carnal. I didn't say no lies to you. Right? I ain't never been disrespectful. Okay? I might have rebuked him, but I've never been disrespectful. So now he's in the hospital fighting for his life. Right? I told him if he didn't change his ways, right? I told him these things was going to happen. Am I supposed to feel bad that the things that we said, the things that we know will happen, when they happen, am I supposed to feel bad? No. All right, let's get scripture, man. Let me get that. Proverbs 28:9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. Did I do my job? I did my job for over a year, 2 years, warning my people. Now, my grandfather done perished, unalived. My uncle about to unalive, right? Yeah, the bacon believers. So, understand, brothers, sisters, we can't be carnal. Our people gonna go. They gonna go. Right? That's the thing that we gotta understand. They gonna go. When I was going through my thing, I was hurt, right? With my grandfather passing. But I still gotta understand, I told him for like the last 2 years, hey, you need to lay off the fast food, lay off the bacon, lay off the seafood, lay off this stuff that's killing you. I did my best. I called him weekly, trying to tell him, lay off of this stuff, right? I tried to tell my grandma the true names. They not taking it. They rather defend eating abominable foods than repent. Khan, exactly. You know what he said to me? He said, well, grandson, you can eat what you want. You know, you just gotta, man, nah. You can't. Khan, yeah, my grandma paid tithes constantly in the church. Constantly. Tithes, offerings, stayed in the church. Right? And I'm just saying, I'm just using my people, but because, you know, I'm black sheep of my family. It is what it is. I know, brothers and sisters, I know y'all dealing with the same thing. When you come into this truth, you going to deal with these things. If you truly in this truth, unless you faking, if you truly in this truth, it's going to be certain things, your morals that you're going to have to uphold. Things that you're not going to agree with. Yeah, exactly. I done broke down 1,000,000 times. This is why we study prophecy. This is why it's important to know how to study. I done broke down 1,000,000 times to my grandma, man. The letter J was created in 1524. Furthermore, it's no U's, E's, V's, O's, or J's in our language. The language before slavery, Paleo-Hebrew, trying to tell her things like that. We just gotta, I just say, man, it's not a lot of old people over the age of 60 that's gonna be accepting to the truth. It's not. No, it's not. Shit, it seems like our elders is the only ones. It's a couple brothers that's over the age of 60 that might be like, yo, I know Esau was gonna go into the slave and into the chains. I know Esau was gonna be prisoners eventually. You know, but it's not a lot of brothers that have that mindset, because this kingdom has manipulated them for all these years, and they scared. I believe they scared. They accustomed to being a slave. Yeah, the military. That's what I was saying about my uncle. He was in the military for 25 years. Right? Military for 25 years. Ain't no coming out of that. Uncle Sam had him, held his hand through his entire life. Yeah, they scared to let Jesus Christ go. Once you believe in Jesus Christ for so long, you know, somebody come, I'm looking like a devil to my grandma, but peep this, I'm her first grandson. I was never disrespectful. I wasn't even a bad kid too much. You know, I was always respectful to her. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. She dragged me to church every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Had me in church damn near 50% of the week, right? We going to first service. We going back to second service. You know how them black households is in the South. If y'all, you know, some of you brothers know, right? So that was the type of household, right? I'm staying in church, right? She dragging me to church. I'm like, I don't really want to go. I'm trying to stay home with my granddad because he ain't really going. But she dragging me, right? So I go to the Navy, you know, et cetera, et cetera. I'm coming back trying to tell her the truth. She looking at me like a demon. She looking at me like a demon. She like, Yahweh, what? She looking at me like a demon. That's why I'm telling brothers, like the brother Hopefully Humble and the brother Dr. Somebody, right? I told them when they was in that live, hey, get out of this live, man. It's the same thing. We can't fight the spirit of delusion that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has placed on these people. We can't fight that spirit. You can't fight it. If it's meant to be on them, it's meant to be. Yeah, like the brother I Am Tired said, they gonna do whatever Master tell them to do. They've been whitewashed. Exactly, Sauce. They've been whitewashed. Church from sun up to sundown. You already know, Courtney. You already know. All right? And Shalom, bro, you've been doing some pretty good breakdowns. All right? Yeah, I know you going through it. I Am Tired. I already know. You know, we done talked about it. With your moms, that's another one. A spirit, the delusion spirit, that pork eating spirit. Right? So, it's a thing when brothers is coming into studying. When you get to Zechariah 13:8, 13:9. When you get to 2 Thessalonians 2nd chapter, 10 through 12. When you get to Isaiah 29:10. When you understand that Isaiah 45:7. Matter of fact, let's go to Isaiah 45:5 and read down. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I girdled thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. When you get to these certain scriptures, your understanding grows. Your faith grows. Your knowledge grows. Scripture says you increaseth in knowledge, you increaseth in sorrow. Because you understand this, then you understand that, hey, this person that's wicked, they not wicked because Satan is on them. They wicked because Yahweh allowing them to be wicked. You get it? So the knowledge in that understanding is like, damn, you like, damn, yo. It's sorrow in that. Because you like, dang, the Father Almighty is doing this to them. Right? My grandma saying Jesus Christ, and I can explain it as much as possible every single day of her life, and she's not going to get it. She's going to forever say Jesus Christ until it's the time, man, for the nukes. That's the sorrow of the knowledge. Because you like, damn, she got to go. That's the sorrow. Right? Colossians 2:8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, and not after Yahweh Shah. Exactly, Ak. Exactly. So, Shalom, I'm trying to... Yahweh, man. This dude, YHWH, is Shalom with an A, not no O. All right, it's not too late, brother. You got to come with a humble spirit, all right, and listen to the brothers. Okay, but back to the point. What I'm saying is 2 admonitions. You give people 2 chances. You don't continuously talk to a brick wall. You don't go on and on and on and on, right? You don't. Okay? My wife was talking to her sister the other day, right? Her sister never really read the Bible, never really looked into the Bible. My wife was telling her sister about the tribes, the 12 tribes, right? She was telling her about the lives. She was telling her about the elders. She was telling her about certain things and how we are supposed to be and who we are. Her sister was sitting there soaking up the information. She wasn't mocking or scoffing or, I don't believe that or nothing like that. She was really sitting there and learning. And then later on in that day, she texted her back and she said, I thank you for talking to me about the Bible, because nobody ever did that for her. That was major. That was important, right? This is the thing. You could talk to somebody and if they come back scoffing, mocking, like, I don't believe that. I believe in Jesus Christ. And they don't want to get it. Hey, walk, step, bruh. Wipe the dust off your feet. Because Yahweh has already marked them. He has already put them in that position. We do not supposed to fight the spirit of delusion. All right? We do not supposed to fight the spirit of delusion. Khan or Quan. Nah, it's Khan. I see y'all helping that brother in the comments. That's your pa. Okay, that's your pa. Like this brother right here. If this brother is coming, we could use this brother as an example. This YHWH brother. If he's coming in, you got 13.8K followers. Man, you can't go off. Cause you touching a lot of souls, man. If those are true followers, right? Yeah, you need to change your name up. Alright? This is an example. If this brother, this is an example right here. If this brother coming in a humble spirit, then hey, maybe Yahweh will deal with him. If he's not coming in a humble spirit, then by I am tired telling him to change his name, we'll see. But just based on the fact that, brother, you have 13,000 followers, you cannot go off. You know how much blood will be on your hand? And I can't even look at your page because I'm on live. But the fact that you said Shalom with an O in it, I'm like, come on now. You got shadow ban. What that? It don't got nothing to do with me. I'm speaking upon your doctrine. I'm speaking upon your doctrine. My only wish is for you to repent and return to Yahweh God. You need to put Yahweh. You need to spell it out. YAHAWAH. Okay? This is the thing, brothers and sisters. Yahweh dealing with a remnant. Okay? We ain't called for it to be famous in this wicked kingdom, Esau's kingdom. Alright? What's that scripture? They have their reward in this kingdom. I'm gonna go find it. If any brother know it, all right, Luke 6:24, the water. Yeah, consolation. Exactly. But woe, destruction unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. We are not called to be rich or famous or prosperous to a large amount in this kingdom, this wicked kingdom of Esau. Okay? Brother, slow down. It's not Yahweh. It's Yahweh. It's an A in between each letter. Let's teach this brother real quick, man. Yeah, Y-A-A. Let's get it. Let's just go get it. Okay. All right. Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah. Is he still in here or he left? It looked like he left. All right. I think he left. But if he didn't, if you still in here, brother, hey, he done changed the name. He did it the correct way. Yahweh. Good job. Good job. Good job, man. Your pa. Now, the next thing would be for your doctrine, right? Because the doctrine that you're going by would be most important to correct. You know? And this is another thing. Why brothers have to study correctly? Because if brothers study incorrectly, then what? Your whole doctrine is going to be drunk. It's not going to be a sober doctrine, a like-minded doctrine. It's going to be drunk. You are going to be, in Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai's eyes, defiled by a woman because your doctrine is defiled, meaning you don't have the proper understanding. Who can give you the proper understanding? The elders. The elders, those that walk, those that's in the body of Hamashiach. Those that's in the correct body of Hamashiach. All right? This is why it's important to have an elder. Yahweh, this brother, do you have an elder? So no elder. So I'm going to tell you right now, I would suggest you get under the elders of GMS. That would be my suggestion to you. You know, I would suggest you start watching some of these brothers. GMS South Carolina, 08. GMS Soldiers, for the Most High, TMH, 144. All right. GMS North Carolina, 777. Truth Be Told, 144. I would suggest, GMS Elders Milk, the milk. All right, and every other brother on this live would tell you, I just read the 66 books now in the scepter. Get out that scepter. Get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. That's delusion. That's delusion, brother. I tell you right now, that's delusion. That's Sefer, whatever that mess is, man. Get out of that Bible. Get out of that Bible. All right? What you need to get on is an Apocrypha. Or you can go to King James 1611, because the 1611 is the most accurate Bible that you can get to. All right, King James 1611 Bible. You can look at this online, and it has 80 books in it. 80 books. All right, it's only 14 lost books. 1611, I'm familiar. It's in the scepter. Hold up. It's in the scepter. So, but I believe that like Enoch and all of that stuff is in there. I've been told that book is wicked. All right, let me see. Let me go over there. Cause that's a wicked book, man. I heard of that book, and I heard nothing but bad things about it. What books? Nah, it's off already. The Hebrew is off. This is the scepter. The Hebrew is off already. It's got Enoch, Jubilees, Josh. Hell nah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Well, shit, you might as well have got an Apocrypha Bible. You might as well have got an Apocrypha. You might as well have got an Apocrypha. It's off, man. Yeah, get rid of that. I throw that mess in the trash. If it's giving you Yeremiah, you see that? You see how they spell my name? It's giving you that. That's deception. Yeshayahu. This is because you're gonna look at all of this and you're gonna be like, oh, these the Hebrew names. These the Hebrew names right here, bruh. These the Yachat Ja'el. Tavayahu. Baruch Rishon. Bruh, no. It's gonna further throw you off. It's gonna further throw you off and delude your mind. You asked Yahweh for correction today. Well, you came to the correct place. All right, you need to follow me. You need to follow the brother Abaniah if he's still up in here. Yeah, follow the brother Abaniah. Follow the brother Courtney. Follow the brother I Am Tired. Just shoot Richie, Rashad. All right, you need to follow all these brothers in here. I don't know who this automatic 210 dude is, but you need to follow all the brothers in here, and you will get some correction. You will get some true correction. All right, that Bible is a wicked Bible. You didn't even have to buy that. I saw that, it cost like $340 or something like that. I don't know how much you paid for it, but that is an off Bible. Just the fact that it includes Enoch, Jubilees, and Jasher lets me know that it's a false Bible. Just the fact that it includes that. Okay? And once again, this ties into the lesson, how to study. Because if this brother would have went on this Bible and he, every single day, look, this is being trained in your mind. Yahusha, right? This is what these brothers be saying. Yahusha. They be thinking that's Yahweh Shai's name. They be thinking that's Yahweh Shai's name. Yahusha, Joshua. And they so far off, right? This has nothing but fake Hebrew in it. So think about this. You would have been reading this Bible every day, all right? And you would have been seeing these false names, right? It's delusion. It's confusion. It's a ball. It's babal. A babal, man. It's babal. It's confusion. It's babble. I'm in Jasher now. No. Let that book go, Let it go. Yes, you have to become as a new babe. Jasher, no. Enoch, no. Jubilees, no. No. You know, but it's up to you to take the correction. It's up to you to take the correction. Because, yeah, that pseudepigrapha is gonna delude you. It's gonna corrupt you. It's gonna mess you up. All right, all these brothers in here right now, they telling you, you know, and this the thing, man. We once again, I say you got 13,000, right? 13,000 followers, and guess what? You'll be deluding all those people. You're gonna be telling them all them people to go get this Bible. And they going to go get this Bible, and then all that blood is going to be on your hand. They're going to be reading the book of Jasher, reading the book of Enoch, reading the book of Jubilee, and going off, believing in fallen angels. Right? So you got to understand how serious this is when you led them to that place, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to be like, look where you led the sheep. Let's get Jeremiah 23. Jeremiah 23:1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith Yahweh. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith Yahweh. You don't want to be in that lot, brother. You don't want to be in that situation where you misled our people and drove them into corruption. Just simply drove them into corruption. What book has the correct names in Hebrew so I can be corrected? None. None. No book has the correct Hebrews. No book. Now what you could do, what the brother Yasharala, the website he be going to, what is that? I can't remember. Where's brother Yasharala at, man? It's like he always there when I don't want to talk to him, but he ain't there when I need to talk to him. Hey, me and brother, that's why I love my brother, man. It's my brother, man. Only I can make jokes about my brother, man. All right, but I can't remember that website that he be using, but it takes the Bible back to Hebrew. Okay, I'm gonna ask him. I'll have to ask him. Matter of fact, if I remember, I'll do a video on it, cause that's a good thing. But brother, I would say to you, go to sowinmybooks.com. Okay, 1611 King James Bible. Stick to this 1611 King James Bible online, or you can download the Apocrypha. Right. You can download the Apocrypha or King James Bible. This is the 1611 and the Blue Letter Bible. Okay. It's more important that you say Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, than saying Jeremiah, right? If you're saying, Jeremiah's true Hebrew name, Jeremiah. It's more important that you say the Father's name and the Son's name. All right, just don't be a stickler for, hey, I gotta say the prophet's names. I'm just telling you, that Bible that you was reading out of, the fact that they have false Hebrew in there, it's just diluting it. It's getting you thinking in your mind that that's correct Hebrew. So when you see the name Yeshua or the name Yahweh, you're going to be like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because all the books I was reading, all those names had U's in it and E's in it. So it's going to resonate with your soul at that point. Yeah, and like the brother said, Yahweh is Lord, Lord. The Lord, every time you see the Lord in all caps, it's Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai is, Jesus, or lowercase Lord. Okay? Or you could simply say master, because Lord, basically master, right? That's our master. We don't like to say Lord too much because it can be traced back to Baal. Baal. It can be traced back to Baal, right? So, I like to say master when I see Lord, but we ain't, brothers ain't gonna crucify a brother if they saying Lord, okay? Especially when a brother is saying the correct name, okay? And that's the thing. That's why, man, we in captivity. We trying to get brothers to repent, say the correct names, and live on the correct doctrine. Okay? The language, that's if brothers want to go into the language super, I suggest you should, because I do, and my boy is 6 years old, and 11 years old, and we talking Hebrew around the house, right? So it's not that hard. Okay? It's not that hard. But the main thing I want brothers to get is the true names, repentance, faith in Yahweh Shai, keeping these laws, commandments, right? And this doctrine, keeping the correct doctrine. So yes, Yahweh Shai is Yeshua's correct name. Yahweh Shai is the correct name of our King. Yahweh Shai is the correct name of our King. You've been singing Yeshua. Yeah, leave them songs alone. Yahweh's not saving people through music. And trust me, I make music. But I do far more lessons than I ever do songs. I make music. I put the music out, but it's just the ride. It's just the ride with, right? Because I don't want to ride listening to the bullshit. I like to ride and listen to stuff, so I make music. But most important, I ride and listen to a brother. I listen to a lesson, or I listen to my songs, or most of the time I just ride in silence and talk to Yahweh, right? Yahweh's not saving brothers through music. All right, so more important, man, he'll delude brothers through music. He'll put brothers in a delusion through music. Now, in my music, I say Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Most definitely. Right? All right. The day I found out about keeping the law and that I was an Israelite was the same day I got the name. That's Shapah, Richie. Let all of heaven rejoice for another lost sheep today. Yeah. And that's the thing, brother. That's why we dealing with you, man. It's only 9 people in here. But if we can bring you into the truth, the heavens is gonna rejoice. And if you go forth and walk in this truth, you call them the true names, you call them the correct doctrine, and you stay in this truth, and you turn around and those 13,000 souls that you are dealing with, you tell them the true name of the Father. You tell them the true name of the Son. You push the true doctrine. You constantly eat with us, brothers, right? Then all those souls that if you've been giving them delusion, you can go forth and, try to correct that and try to get that blood up off your hands. Man, I'll bring you up, man. I don't really be bringing too many people up, but I'll bring you up. Hey, lesson pretty much done. We just going into studying. If any brother want to come up, you will come up. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Shalom, man. Shalom. Yeah, can you see me right now? You can hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
All right, peace. Yeah, man. It's been rough. It's been real rough. As far as this particular app, they done shadow banned my page or whatever a while back. You know what I'm saying? Like I pretty much just let people circulate, like as far as messages is concerned. If I felt it was a powerful word or whatever the case is, I'll post it or I'll say something myself or whatever the case is. But yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? I know that we in a tough time right now, but it's so hard to find the truth. I literally thought that I had the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of. Same.
Like this, I'm looking at the book right now. Like this book is thick. This is a real thick book. You know what I mean? And I would love to have that ability to just connect with people that are taking it serious. You see, I'm out here in California in the Bay Area. And
hey, I used to live up that way, man. Fairfield, Vacaville area.
I'm in Pittsburgh right now. I'm from Richmond.
Oh, okay.
So, you know what I mean? So it's like as far as camps concerned, all that, Last camp I heard of was down there in Sac. But
It's a
yeah,
camp in Sac, and it's also a camp in I used to go out that way. Where that I can't remember where it's at, but it's a couple camps out there.
but yeah,
GMS too.
okay. Yeah. So as far as
Stockton. I think it's a camp in Stockton. My bad.
so I feel like the Most High has been talking to me, and I know he tries the reins of the heart, so I know he knows where I'm coming from. But when I do hear correction, I have to correct it because I got fear of him. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I've never even threw me on so hard of a loop, man. My head's spinning right now. I feel like I had to just get on here just because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm as you could tell, like I'm kind of familiar because I've plugged into the to Hebrew Israelites, but then like as of recent, I started to get reconnected and getting a little well as far as online, getting a little understanding as far as our history is concerned through evidence. The proof. It shows like, no, we really are these people. No, this is not a fabrication. It's not no kind of game. It's not no kind of put on because we trying to find ourselves. This is a real fact. And
Yeah.
finding that out, it'll be things that'll happen like on certain days of the Hebrew calendar where the Most High will have me do certain things or whatever. Like it just be weird because it's just like if it come down to him giving me a particular prophetic word to or me seeing something that'll happen and that kind of thing or whatever is going on, you feel me? It's just it'll always land on a particular day of that calendar. And I do feel like he's coming for his chosen, but I don't want to be left out. I don't want to be in error. So I want to make sure I get this correct, bro.
I want to
That's
ask,
it, man.
so do you keep the Sabbath? And what day do you keep the Sabbath on? Because this will be edifying for the brothers that's on here as well.
I keep the Sabbath on Saturday. I do not. I stopped dealing with the Sunday thing. Like this Sunday, I was like, nah, bro. Um, I don't. I stay in the house. I read the Word. Matter of fact, I think part of the reason why the Most High started to bring me to this point right here, right now, is because there was another Hebrew Israelite I was listening to for like 5 hours and 14 minutes. He had a video where he was going live. And I just stayed, we just like, it was him and his wife and I felt him. It was different. It didn't feel the same. It was a total
All right,
different
I'm
vibe.
gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna go into that because the Sabbath ain't actually on Saturday. Sometimes it is,
Was it
but
Friday?
it varies based upon the moon. So
Right.
in Genesis first chapter, Elohim, that means Yahweh Shah and the elect, the angels, they made the earth. All right, so they created the moon and the sun. They created the moon to keep the times. So when the new moon comes in, moon, month actually comes from the word moon. So when the new moon comes in, that's when the Sabbath starts. So I'm gonna show you my calendar because I just got a regular calendar with nothing on it, and it's easier to keep things. So we in the ninth month right now. This is how we know Hanukkah is coming up. So the Sabbath, it came in on that new moon. You remember the eclipse on Saturday? If
Yeah.
you saw that, yeah. So that was the new moon that same night. So we would have kept the Sabbath from that Saturday night to that Sunday night, right? Then we would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna keep the Sabbath again on that Saturday, right? That Saturday night. Because technically a day starts at night if you going
Right.
off the biblical term. So the Sabbath would be from Saturday night to Sunday all this month, all right? Because it's about 29 days. And then on this 29th day, we gonna be looking for the new moon, and the new moon could come. You have to look into like an app or whatever, but the new moon, it could come around because this 29th is really gonna be around November 14th, November 15th. Cause you know that eclipse was on October 14th, right? But it's the first day of our month. If you get what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
two. It's not the
it's not the
Gregorian
first of
calendar.
October.
It's not Gregorian. It's the Hebrew calendar.
Yeah, not Gregorian, but Hebrew. So that October 14th, and I should have put it on here to make it easier for brothers, but this would be October 14th, but this would be the first day of our month because it's the new moon. So this would be the quarter moon, and this would be the full moon, and this would be the third quarter moon. And then around this time, we're going to be looking for the new moon, and this is going to be around November 14th, November 15th. The new moon could come around that time. It could come on a Saturday. Well, it's not going to come on Saturday again. It's most likely going to come on that Sunday, right? Or that Monday. So you get how the Sabbath is going to change next month. You get what I'm saying?
I'm slowly understanding. So first, what I got is as far as every new moon, that's how the week is start. The week begins with the new moon, correct?
Yeah, we
Okay.
rest. We rest on the new moon. We rest on the quarter moon. We rest on the full moon. We rest on the third quarter moon.
Okay. Hold on. Let me write that.
And that's Isaiah. You should also write down Isaiah 66 and 23. That's a scripture to support this. If you read through 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, you know, they'll
66
go in
what?
Isaiah 66, 23.
Okay. 66:23. And what else?
And I just by reading through 1 Samuel, the whole book, or reading through 2 Samuel, you know, you'll see certain situations where King David deals with Jonathan, and he was dealing with him on the Sabbath, and it was because of the moon. You know, it's just by reading certain things you'll see. But that Isaiah 66 and 23 breaks this down pretty well, saying that the month comes by the new moon.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna let you know, we do feast days, right? So we got Hanukkah. We know that Hanukkah is on the 25th day of the ninth month. So it's the ninth month on the Hebrew calendar, right? It's been 9 new moons this year. So it's been 9 months. Because this was the ninth new moon this year. So that means Hanukkah comes on the 25th day, and this will be November 8th. And Hanukkah lasts for 8 days. So November 8th to November 16th is how we going to keep Hanukkah. So, you know, our brothers is preparing for Hanukkah coming up basically the end of this month, November 8th to November 16th.
All right, question. So right now, do you guys celebrate what's going on right now? What in Hebrew calendar, I believe it's about the booths right now for 7 days.
Yeah, we did that. We did that last month. We did that.
My God.
Yeah, they off, bro. They off. They off. Trust me. I know exactly what we did Feast of Tabernacles. We did Day of Atonement. We been did all that because they off.
Man, shoot. I'm so far off. That's what
Nah,
I'm
you
saying. My
good because
head
you in the
spinning.
right place.
Nah, my head is spinning. Then you tell me the book. I'm up here talking about what's going on in the book of Yasher and all of that right now, and I'm telling my friends all this and that, and you telling me that ain't you know what I'm saying, that ain't a real thing to be looking for. I mean, I'm taking your word for it off the strength of the Most High directing me here right now. To be quite honest,
Yeah.
because I asked him, you know, to give me correction, and I know he's not the author of confusion or nothing like that. So I'm not about to. I'm going off of the strength of the Ruach right now. I just I'm trying, and I feel like I'm applying more and more of Hebrew terminology speak to him, and I feel in return he's bringing me closer and closer to this.
You got to
So
know that Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, he speaks through the prophets. So when you hear, you know, he's speaking to you through the brothers that he has chosen to speak, the brothers that he has given the Rakakadash, the spirit. So you in the right place. That's why I said for that correction, for that understanding, because we gonna correct you. All the brothers in the comments is correcting. You know what I'm saying? We trying to guide you in the right way. But we did the Feast of Tabernacles. We just did
dang, let
it.
me
We did it
screenshot this.
earlier. We did it. We did the Day of Atonement. All of that stuff has already passed. We on the last feast day of this year, which is Hanukkah. We on the last feast day.
The brother said is not Ruach is off, is Rakadash.
No, Rakakadash. Rakakadash.
Rakakadash.
Khan. And that's basically Holy Spirit. So once again, it's no use in our language. That's what the brothers is trying to get you to understand as well. It's no use in our language at all. That's why we was telling you that scepter or whatever Bible is just it just goes straight off because it's no use in our language. I'm gonna show you the correct alphabet real quick.
That's
So you
and
got
that's what's funny. So let me show you what it's looking like in here. So you got this going on. If I go to the back of the book, see if I can find it at. One second, try to find it. They give you ancient maps. Oh, here you go. So you got some paleo right here, right? And it
paleo.
show, yeah, paleo. You got some paleo right here, and it show you like the alphabet, the basics, and stuff like that. You feel me? But if you get onto the front, this is where y'all gonna start tripping. Let's as far as the names and all of that, the table of contents and all that, you have the actual. I don't know if you could. Let me see. This could see it or whatever. I don't know if you could see it or not. But you have on one end where it show like Genesis, and then it says Bereshith or whatever, and it has it all in like Hebrew on this side, right? Or in what they deem as Hebrew today, right? So that's why a lot of people is running towards it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then
I know.
you go to the sacred names and titles. You probably don't even do you deal with El and El
Nah,
Elyon,
L is off. L is off.
El Shaddai, and what about
Yeah, that's
Elohim?
that's nothing but Alashadra, El Shaddai. And proper Hebrew, that would be Alashadra, which means demon-like powers or power almighty. Alashadra.
What about Elohim?
Elohim is Alahayim. Once again, it's no
Heard of
E's,
Elohim.
no O's. That's why I said that book is going to delude you. That's why brothers is telling you to burn that shit.
It's crazy, man. Why they do this to us, bro?
Bro,
I don't
that's Esau,
understand.
man. That's the so-called white man. They want you to be in that delusion. They want you to be in that ignorance.
Man, and I'm listening, and it was a strong brother, man. And he's talking about he been in the book. This particular book, he said at one point was $1,400. And then they
Yeah.
started dropping it as of recent. And he was professing and saying, yo, you need to get with this book. You need to get the Sefer. You need to get the Sefer.
Nah, that brother got a strong delusion on him. Trust me. Strong
What?
delusion. Like a TD Jakes, a Joel Osteen, those all false
Dumb,
prophets.
man.
They got strong delusions on them. Strong
Yeah,
delusions.
I know them. Yeah. As far as like even when it come down to Jesus in general, like I know Jesus and all of that I know that's not real.
Huh.
But as far as like I thought Yeshua was it, but I'm hearing Yahweh Shai, right?
Yeah, Yahweh
Am I
Shah. That's the correct name.
Yahweh?
He saves, he delivers, he is salvation.
And I'm
And
gonna
like the
say
brother said, if a man got his wife beside him teaching, he off. Cause yeah, we don't supposed to have our wife up in the congregation with us like that. You know.
he was right beside him.
Yeah,
She was
woman.
right beside him, like she was being a teacher, but she was like the helper.
Nah, that's off. You know, think about this. You know, this is a spiritual battlefield. We don't supposed to. You don't supposed to have your woman on the front lines. You know, not at all. Not at all.
I mean, I'm thinking First Timothy right now. You know,
Yeah, First Timothy 2:12.
right, right. All subjection. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying right now.
there you go.
Like I said, like as far as the first 66 books, I was on that. You know what I mean? I've been on that. You know what I mean? I the Most High, He had me cover that book within 8 months without trying. I did 40 days of fasting. I did a dry fast. And then like after that, he told me to finish the Bible, and it just so happens it was coincidentally it was 40 books I had to complete, and I completed the rest of the Bible right after that. You know what I mean? Like as soon as I got done with the fast and all that, and I'm thinking I'm filled with Him and all of this other stuff. I backslid so hard, and I'm understanding little by little
Yeah.
why I'm falling off though. I'm realizing it because I'm
Cause
talking about
brothers can,
like,
and we be teaching about that. You
it's
can,
spells being cast, you know what I'm saying, on myself. Like I get the shivers off of certain things, throwing up off of certain things. And
yeah.
at first, for a long time I was believing that this is a good thing because they call it deliverance. Now I'm starting to say, nah, bro, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it.
You
That's
can
all.
read the Bible. Like you can do all of that. You can do Bible college. You can get a GED in Bible. You can get a bachelor's. And it doesn't matter if you don't have the Rakakadash, the Holy Spirit coming through and giving you the understanding. You know what I'm saying? So you can read all the Bible you want, but it's not, you know, if the Holy Spirit ain't giving you the understanding, it's not gonna happen. And furthermore, this is why I asked you if you had an elder, because the elders been in this truth for 30 years and they have the breakdowns and they break all this stuff down. And they, you know, the spirit has been dealing with them for 30 years, you know, so therefore they got these breakdowns already. That's why it's order. You know, it's order in this truth. We gotta maintain order at the end of the day.
Yeah, so what they're saying, part of one thing that I ain't gonna take too much of your time up here, but one of the things that they were showing, and one of the studies out of the solar eclipse is they said like the sun in 2017 went from, I guess what you would deem as north, and it kind of made like, let me show you what it saw. Let me show you what it looked like. It basically looked like this. Like the sun in 2017 was going down America through this sun. Like imagine America being right here. The sun goes across, and then this was the most recent, and then they say the next following one is going to be in April 8th, 2024, and it's going to create like a left right here.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
you feel
It's
me?
it's,
So
it's nothing more but man, Yahweh is marking this place. This place, you know this place gonna be destroyed, right?
I know it, but I don't know like as far as like the thing that I'm trying to figure out to get correct the most, because what I've been told as of late is pay attention to the Torah, the Torah. And outside of the
Mm-mm.
Torah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if I read the Torah, that don't mean that I know it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That don't mean that I'm understood in the Torah. That don't mean that I have understanding. So, just like you said, get somebody to season like an elder.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as far as all this is concerned, man, I'm trying to beat the enemy to the punch, man. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get, if there is a rapture, if that is even a thing.
Nah, it ain't that's Christianity right there for you. That's
You even
Christianity
got
right there
people
for you.
that deem themselves as Hebrew Israelites that talk about the rapture. Then,
Well, them brothers is off. Trust me, them
so
brothers
we
is
all
off.
finna be blown up, is what you saying?
No, we not all finna be blown up. All right. You can go to Zechariah 13:8, where Yahweh will destroy 66% of his people. Okay, then Zechariah 13:9, he will bring 33% of his people, 1/3, through the fire, which means through the nukes. So he's gonna bring 33% of his people through the destruction, right? He's gonna save
I'm
them.
familiar with this. I actually had a. Do you want to know what's weird about what you're saying?
What's up?
All right, so years back, I was doing a some sick demonic rap because I had this thing where I would just freestyle out the top and I just say a bunch of stuff, and I was getting real captivated. And then I ended up saying some slaughter the I said slaughter the shepherd and the sheep will be scattered. I didn't even know the Bible at this point, but I said slaughter the shepherd and the sheep will be scattered.
That's Zechariah 13:7.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So and
Yeah.
then like that whole thing, I said something about you wobble with. I said you wobble, you what? I forget how I go right now, but I said you wobble when you walk. You don't practice what you preach. You don't walk what you talk. So never mind what you thought. The sheep and the wolf are ever ready for war. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. I said that straight like that, right? And 10 years later, I ended up having issues with my equilibrium. I started going through all of this. It's like I cursed myself, or the devil came within me and had me saying certain things, but he didn't give me the full outcome of what the word was saying. So I didn't know about the verses that you're talking about how God said I'll refine them as I forget how I go. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
refine them
saying?
as
As
fire
gold
and
and
gold.
silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? So man, I'm trying, boy. I promise you, man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I would just say, just slow down. I, as brothers telling you, get off that book. Come into this as a babe, as brothers is saying.
Mm-hmm.
Slow down. What you read, you're supposed to meditate on it. Joshua 1:8. So just slow down. I would suggest to you download an apocrypha tonight. Download the apocrypha. You could download that free, right? Start
Mm-hmm.
reading first Esdras, second Esdras, Torbit. Try to go through that. Wisdom of Solomon. That's one of my favorites. And Sirach. These are the wisdom books, right? They gonna help you a lot. Trust me. You get into that apocrypha, second Esdras. That's like that tells you so much stuff. That's why they really took some of these
So
books out.
this is what's getting me. See, everything you saying is in this book right here. And you telling me to away with the book when it's like I gotta.
But what's in that book is a lot of delusion, a lot of false Hebrew.
I'm not here for that though. You feel me? Well, you just told me about Yasser, and I was just reading that. But hell, I'm saying like, okay, I spent as far as you going to the Sefer.net, they got it for like $100. You don't have to spend what that crazy amount what they talking about on Amazon. But when you get on like my other book or whatever, this book is covered. Like, you feel me? I did the regular Bible, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So oh man, I don't know, man. Like I'm just saying, as far as the books that I have them available in hand right now. So as the Esdras and all of that, I got that in hand. I could read that right now. The only problem is just like you said there's nowhere where they got the real names. And y'all just memorizing every single name. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's
you gotta
paleo.
know it like
Y'all
that.
just
You gotta know
memorize.
it like that. Every time you're reading it, you gotta basically insert the name. So that's on you.
Yeah.
Cause why would the white man give you the correct name, bro? Is he stupid? He don't want you to call on your father. You understand what I'm saying? He don't want you to have that power once again, because he knows that we are the children. Okay, you go to Psalms 82:6. He knows that we are gods. He knows that we are the Nephilim. We are the fallen ones. That's why you gotta stay away from that damn Enoch and Jubilee and Jasher, because we are the fallen angels, and this flesh, that's the chains. If you go to Jude 1:6, it will tell you we are the ones that left our first estate, and we are cursed. We are in these chains, okay, held into the day of judgment. So,
So what do you believe is going to be what is going to be our end result? Or what's about to happen to us then?
that Zechariah 13:8 and 13:9. It's either gonna be a 2/3, and you're gonna go into the FEMA camps. You're gonna be unalive. You're gonna die in the nukes, or you're gonna be a 1/3, and you pretty much gonna be saved out of this place, out of Babylon, and all the Israelites that are scattered around this planet are gonna be joined back with Jacob, with the flock. So you either gonna be part of that 66% and get destroyed, and that 33%, or that 33% and get saved. And then all the other nations The heathen nations, Japanese, Chinese, Indians, etc., Hamites, Africans, these nations are going into captivity, slavery, as per Isaiah 14:2. And then the Edomites, the so-called white man, he's going into slavery for 1,000 years, and then he will be forever destroyed. Because that's Obadiah 1:18. And then Revelations 18, he has to drink that cup. He gotta drink twice, he gotta drink double the cup what he gave us. 500 years of slavery, he has to drink 1,000 years of slavery. Everything that he did to us, he got to get that back done to him. You get what I'm saying? You reap what you sow. So this is his
So
kingdom.
you don't believe that there's gonna be a new heaven and a new earth that's gonna be right here.
Yes, the earth will be the new kingdom. The king, what do Yahweh shall pray? Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. The kingdom will be on earth, and the heathen will build that kingdom. Okay? So we will rule this place once again. All right? Scripture says the earth itself will never be destroyed ever. All of it will never be destroyed. So we will be here. We will get our land back, which is Israel, which if you really go into it deep, you will understand that Israel was the Garden of Eden. Israel is that third heaven, that Deuteronomy 10:14. It's that third heaven on this planet. So we're going to be back in
Which
our land.
Israel are we talking about? Are we talking about over there where they battling? Are you talking about here
Yes.
in this land? We talking about right here where we
We
walking
talking
on?
about over there where they battling. That's our land. That's where we was at. That's
You don't
our
believe that
land.
we was here?
No, we came over here. I can show you that right now in Second Esdras. We came over here around 730, 720 BC. We came over here on ships. That's in Second Esdras 13th chapter, 40th verse.
So you don't believe that we was already here? Like there was already, because like with the stuff they digging up right now, it's getting crazy. Like
Okay,
right
so
now.
we came over here 720 BC. I'm talking about the 10 tribes, which is the Native Americans, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, and Issachar, the Mexicans, all of them. Like the Aztecs, Mayans, Incas, right? Those are all nothing but Israelite tribes. They came over here in 720 BC. They've been over here ever since then. So this is why you got Hebrew artifacts, Paleo Hebrew sculptures and things all found and stuff. Because we've been over here. And then the white man just eventually came over here in 1492. And he took the last three tribes, which is, I believe you tribe of Judah, because you look like you tribe of Judah, which is the Negro tribes, the Haitians, the Jamaicans, the Trinidadians. He basically reunited us and brought us back over here with our people through the transatlantic slavery, right? Around 1500s. So we were regathered with the tribes. So all the tribes are together again in the bulk. The bulk of the tribes are in the Americas, North America and South America. So yes, for what you're saying, we were already here because we left Israel and we came over here in 720 BC. And we've been over here ever since. You know, you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. It's just, like I said,
It's all historical too. It's all historical. If you go into the Assyrians, that's why I said Second Esdras, and let me go get it. I'm gonna read a little bit of it. Second Esdras 13th chapter, the 40th verse. Okay? Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land. That's Israel, the northern kingdom, in the time of O'Shea. Now, the time of O'Shea was around 732 BC. The king whom Salamazar, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land. So then, if you keep going, it said they was going to go forth into a land where never mankind dwelt. They was going to leave and come to America. So it would tell you, if you keep reading, they came to a land. It took them a year and a half on ships. They came into a region called Arsareth. That's America. That simply means foreign land. This is where we came. This is where we dwelt at since 720 BC. And that's historically accurate as well.
Okay. All right. I'm getting it down, man. I'm getting it.
That's why I said, man, read that second address, bro. It's gonna put a lot of stuff into understanding for you. A lot of stuff.
All right, so let me put this down on this Bible. I'm just gonna highlight some stuff where I don't need to touch. You say the book is
That second address 6 and 9. I'm gonna just read this one real quick to you. For Esau, the so-called white man, is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That means we leaving this wicked kingdom and we going into our kingdom. Because you know Jacob, Isaac, and Abraham is our forefathers. We all came out of Jacob, all the 12 tribes. So,
yeah,
you know,
cool,
this
right?
letting you know our kingdom is soon to come.
You
It's
do
soon to
believe
come.
Jacob is Yakub, right?
Yakub, it's Jacob. It's Jacob. Because Yakub, once again, that's false Hebrew.
I'm so
Hey,
mad,
but
man.
brothers, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I think Yakub is false Hebrew. If somebody, a brother that knows,
Let him go
a
back to
brother
the
can give me the
formula.
correct name of Jacob in the Hebrew. Can a brother do that for me real quick? Yaquab, yes. Yaquab, yes. Yaquab,
Mm.
exactly. That's the correct name. That's Hebrew for Jacob, Yaquab.
How y'all finding this?
The elders, man, and we studying. We studying.
Okay, this is my last question. I ain't gonna hold y'all. What's as far as con? I only know con is to be as an agreement. What does con mean?
Yeah, agreement, yes. You know, I agree. I'm with you. I agree. In agreement, con. And then on the flip side, it's la'ah, Laah. That's no or not in agreement, disagreement. La'ah.
Okay,
So
disagree.
con, la'ah. Some basic name, you know, basic Hebrew. Don't say shalom with an O in it. Say shalom.
Salam.
Shalam. Right? That means peace. And then shalom is complete peace, or peace be unto you, complete peace. And you say either
You
one of
just
those
said
twice.
shalom. Did you say shalom?
Shalom.
What? How, you see? Is there an O in there?
Nah. Shalom. Shalawam. Shalom. The brother's
Ah,
putting it up on the comments.
I cannot, man. Oh my God. Okay, so laha, this disagreement. Shalom, that's peace. Yeah, I know that.
Shalom. Complete peace.
Complete. Okay. I gotta tell my mom this so I can correct her. And then you got con and that's an agreement.
Yes. Khan.
Con. Okay, man. Shalom, brothers. Y'all, every one of y'all that's on there. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the correction. Man, may may Yahweh bless every one of y'all, man.
Khan. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah. All right. Shalom.
Y'all gonna have to kick me out because I don't know how to get out of here.
Oh, Khan. I'll take you out.
Uh,
Oh, Shalom, brothers, man. So, hey, you know, Barakatah to that brother, man. Barakatah to all that's up in here. You know, hey, pray Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah deals with that brother. You see how he came humbly, seeking correction, right? That's your power. Yeah, that's your power, man. You know what I'm saying? And every brother up in here, you know, we pray that you move forward in this doctrine and the truth, and you move forward and you keep seeking the truth, and you stay away from the delusions. So that's your power, and your power means beautiful, brother. You know, it was beautiful how you came up in here, The brothers is, yeah, the man said his head spinning. And I remember, we all got to remember how it was when we came into this truth. That's why never get high-minded. Never think that you big or never think that you somebody or nothing like that. We all worms. We all still learning day by day, right? So I remember them days, man. Coming into the truth, being at camp, just sitting there like, damn, everything the brothers is saying, I'm in agreement with. Everything they saying, I feel that shit in my soul, right? Everything they saying, man. You know what I'm saying? So that it's nothing like those beginning days when you come into the truth. And I pray that brothers keep that fire. You got to keep that fire. You got to keep that fire, keep that flame lit, and continue to build that faith. Because faith keep growing by reading this word. All right, so we're going to wrap up. You know what I'm saying? We've been on here for a minute. If any other brother want to come up, any questions, we'll take any questions. But I'm just happy I'm happy that brother got some understanding. I don't give a damn if it was just me and him on here. That brother got some understanding, right? That shit was, that right there, that warmed my soul, y'all. For real though, right? When one brother is brought into the truth, right? All the angels is rejoicing. Heavens is rejoicing. That's important. That's what we do it for. We don't do this here. We don't do this here to come on here and seem smart, or to come on here and to seem like, oh, I'm in the truth, bro. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. I'm in the truth. Shut up. I'm in the truth. You shut up. Nah, you shut up. Nah, we don't come on here. We come on here to bring our brothers to repentance and to bring our brothers into this sober doctrine. To bring our brothers into this sober doctrine. Yeah, Keith. I like how he immediately changed his name and took the correction. I didn't sense no, like no pride, no ego. No pride, no ego. Right? This how brothers gotta be when taking correction. And I'm saying this for myself. I'm saying this for all of us. I'm saying this for myself, exactly, man, as well, always. None of us are better than another, man. Okay? None of us. Hopeful election. Key word being hopeful. Hopeful elect. Key word being hopeful. Once again, hopeful election. Key word being hopeful. Right? Let me make my brother Yasharala moderator. All right? Hopeful, man. And Courtney, man. All right? And Courtney, man, I'm proud of you, man. Your recent lessons have been your pa. All right? Brother Avanaya was giving you some praise. I'm going to give you some as well. I love to see brothers coming through and going hard. All right? I'm going to get that Romans 8:24. And as well as my brother, I am tired. All right? You ain't just reposting now. I'm proud of you, Ak, because I've been on your head. You know me. I've been on your head. Right? But I'm proud of you. You going hard too. And all the brothers that's doing lessons. Okay? Feed the sheep. Feed the sheep. Romans 8:24. Let's get that for the brother. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for? Exactly. Some people got to see the miracles just to believe. We don't have to see nothing. We don't have to see anything. We believe. Right? And we believe strong. Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Okay? I done forgot what my next lesson was going to be. Hopefully the Spirit bring it back to me. Keith, man. Yeah. Yahweh Ratazah, man. Spirit bring it back to you. All right. You know what I'm saying? And we wrapping up. You know, we wrapping up because I'm going to throw this one on YouTube. I hope this has been an edifying lesson for the brothers. I feel like we stayed on topic more so. Topic was how to study part 2 and why teach prophecy. My YouTube brother is right there on my I'm gonna bring it up and I'm gonna bring the elders YouTube up as well. Okay. I'm gonna bring some brothers YouTubes up. Hey, Abaniah still up in here? My brother in here. I was watching that brother Abaniah get down out here. Right? Trinidadian camp. Right? It was a good lesson. I was into that before I got on here, man. All right. And go follow my brother. All right. Hopeful elect 130. Can you bring it out? This Abaniah's page. Hopeful elect 130. Okay. And then my page is Everlasting Mercy 144. Or Jeremiah Chazak. Right? Everlasting Mercy 144. All right. And also follow the brother Matazabak page. And what's that brother name? Yahweh. Follow that brother that just came in here. Matazabak, follow that brother. That brother does breakdowns, lessons that you need to hear. All right. Let me get it. All right, follow that brother. Tribe of Judah Awakens 144. You know, and like we say constantly, you can go through brothers' videos. You can go back through the videos, plenty lessons, right? Brothers post plenty lessons, all right, constantly. Brothers post lessons constantly from whether it be on the YouTube, whether it be on the TikTok, whether it be, even on the Instagram, whether it be whatever form, man. The word is out there. Now let's get some of the elders. All right, and I think I'm going to start ending my lives like this. Right? This is one of the elders, Daily Edification 4, Elder Gabar. Phone dying, but 20%. So over 1,000 videos, right? This is to that brother Yahweh. You need to follow this brother on YouTube as well. Okay? Elder Tahar, this is the main elder. the head elder, GMS declaring the end, 7303. All right, and then Brother Shazak, he just uploaded a lesson. My brother Shazak, who be on here, really good in the herbs, really good in the medicines, really good in the herbs, the breakdowns, remedies, all right, fruits and vegetables, certain things like that. This brother Shazak. All right, get my brother subscribers up, man. Edifying videos. Okay? So, with that being said, man, I'm pretty much done. All right. Once again, summary of this lesson was how to study, part 2. This was part 2. And why, you go back to it, why study prophecy? Why study Bible prophecy? Because if we don't preach it, who else gonna preach it? If we don't tell it, who else gonna tell it? Everybody else just living around here complacent. All right, Khan, Malcolm, and Amawan. Oh, you mean Alliance of the 12? Amawan, bad 144. I don't know if I followed it. You talking about GMS Awakening 144? I just tell him about the GMS Chicago, man. But nah, that ain't the one I follow. Where the sit downs at? This the sit downs. Is this the sit downs? I don't know. Man, that brother get it. That brother get it, man. If he follow me, I'm gonna share some stuff with him. All right. Let me wrap up because I'm trying to get off here, man. I gotta go take a shower, man. Why study Bible prophecy? All right. So we gotta push it. We gotta push it because it's all that matters at this point. Bible prophecy is unfolding before our eyes. All right, Jeremiah 49, as the brother Matazaba said, Jeremiah 49 and 20 unfolded. Ezekiel 36 unfolding. These things are unfolding. The nations are being gathered because Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah, is gathering the nations for the day of Yahweh. Okay? If you can't see what's going on, clearly you do not believe. You don't have no faith. If you can't see that, we almost out of here. All right? Regardless, whether it be, I can't see it being another 10 years. I can't see that. I truly can't see that. All right? I can't see it. I would, hey, speaking as a man, I would say I don't see it being another 5 years. All right? But only Yahweh knows. Only Yahweh knows. But I can't see it being another 5 years. Hey, I pray it don't be. Okay? But regardless, we're going to endure until the end. We're going to hold on. This means we got to endure. We got to go to the plantation. We got to put up with the bullshit. We got to hold on. We got to feed our families. We got to do what we got to do. All right? And most importantly, we got to keep these laws and commandments, keep that faith in Yahweh Shai, and keep pushing this word. Keep pushing this word. Yeah, those devils will destroy everything by 10 years, exactly. How Yahweh Shah said, man, I had to pray for Yahweh to shorten the days. For him to shorten the days or the saints wouldn't have survived. All right? So, yeah, we up out of here, man. I pray this has been an edifying lesson. Turn this thing around. I pray this has been an edifying lesson with the brothers. All right. Kal Halon, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalom to the Akyam, few and far between Akwat, that came through, dropped precepts, the brothers and sisters out there, and shalom to the Akyam out there pushing this word on the highways and byways and on this net, which we call the internet. It's your brother Jeremiah Chazak, and I hope this was another edifying lesson. As always, Kwam Yasharala, Rise Israel, Abba, DTA soon. Shalom, shalom. I don't think it's no more questions. I already asked for questions, so shalom to the brothers, man. Shalom. Let's go. Endure to the end. And always keep the faith, keep those commandments, show your fear of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. Shalom. Show your fear and show your love. You show your love by showing your fear. Shalom.